Bet you thought you got rid of me. Nope! I want to start off by saying that this video, it's a little different than my usual. Not in a bad way, it's just different. I had started filming the whole process of me getting everything ready to update my shop with like my fall stuff on August 1st for like a soft launch. Oh! I thought I dropped my phone, but I didn't. Because I had the printer all figured out, or I thought I did, foreshadowing. And because I thought that I knew the proper color settings, I thought I knew the proper paper settings, the proper printer settings, I was honestly like, wow, this is gonna be the easiest shop update I've ever done. Plus, I think that this might be the best art that I have ever made, or at least my most favorite art that I've ever created, which might be kind of like weird or surprising to some people, because I guess to most people, if you look at this art versus some of the art that I've made in the past, it's like, it seems much more simplified. I really thought that I had everything going for me and that this was gonna be like a really big, fun video. But here's the thing, would it really be a LuRu Studios production if it didn't include printer problems and panic? Why is it that when I go to print, it's still cursed? Dumb. Hello? Why? I don't understand. Oh no. No, it wouldn't. I woke up on the morning, I think it was like July 28th, thinking, man, I'm gonna get so much done. I'm gonna absolutely kill it today. I really thought I was gonna accomplish so much. I was gonna get ahead. I was gonna get so much done. Let's just say that somehow I disconnected my printer and my laptop from their Bluetooth connection, and now I can't reconnect them. I updated my laptop and downloaded a new print driver for absolutely no reason, because it not only didn't work, but it actually messed up everything. I wasted a bunch of paper. I closed my fingers in a drawer. I burned my hand on a candle. I don't know, you guys, I really don't. I lost my sanity for, I don't know, like a few minutes. I don't want to talk about it anymore. So let's just get into the video, which doesn't have a lot of talking, which is why I added that little disclaimer at the very beginning that this is going to be a very different video from my usual. And I know, you're probably very sad that you're not going to hear this voice for the next 20-something minutes, but okay. just explain what all went wrong here, because this was definitely a massive learning experience for me, and maybe it can help somebody out there. I had no idea that there were limits to the colors that a printer could print. You already kind of have to consider, like, digital art, you're looking at a backlit screen versus a matte piece of paper with ink trying to get as close to the color as the backlit screen. But the witch print was so off, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong. I started doing more and more research. I learned something called gamut. I also read somewhere that apparently purple is like one of the hardest colors for a printer to get accurate. When I drew this art on my iPad, I was using extremely saturated colors, especially for the areas like the line art. But if you go into Photoshop and you color pick that purple, you can see this little warning label right here. So basically you're seeing the difference from what you're able to create on a screen versus what a printer is able and capable to print. Now, something else that I was kind of really confused about is I was looking at other art prints that I had printed on matte paper, and I was like, but those are so vivid and colorful. This is a monochromatic art piece. I took one color and then I just lightened or darkened it. So it's gonna be way more noticeable when this purple can't really be recreated with ink. I ended up taking the digital version, and in Photoshop, I went ahead and I kind of adjusted it to look more close to the way the print turned out so that I could use that on my website so that you could see almost exactly the art that you would receive.
Well, is it, like you said though, a limitation of the printer?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good way to look at it then.
I mean, here's the thing, it looks good with everything else.
Yeah.
Like, it looks good as a group. It looks colorful as a group. It's just, I'm having to literally not look at the digital version anymore because it's like, it's impossible to...
Not be disappointed.
Yes, that, but it's also impossible to get this to look like the digital version. Whereas these colors are exactly something that the printer is able to do.
Sorry you have to settle, but I'm glad that you're able to find accept this solution.
I don't think I filmed like a true ending to this video, so I'll just go ahead, add in a little love ya. Oh, also, you're definitely gonna want to subscribe if you haven't already. You're gonna want to subscribe because the next few videos coming out, I'm very excited about, and I think you're gonna enjoy them. And I just really think it would be in your best interest to subscribe to this channel, because if you don't, I would miss you very much. So, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Love ya.